All right, look like Sister Monique got in there first. Yes, I can't remember how I did this last time. Okay. How y'all doing? This is Apostle Ely. I'm in a mood. All right. Here we go. How y'all guys are doing? This is Apostle Ely. Hopefully, I don't be bleeping out here. Hey, there my oh my God, this is not. There it is. Trying to give y'all a little feedback. Let me see. Let's turn that off. There we go. Hey, the Taurus, Pisces. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Aquarius, isn't it? Aquarius, good evening. Good evening to you, my counselor, Brother Johnny. All right, Sister Sherry chiming in. Thank you guys. Brother Mario. Looks like I also see my Aquarius. Thank you guys for joining us tonight on Bible study. I want to talk to you guys tonight about some stuff that I think will be really good. I want to make some service announcements. Post your zodiac signs as you join. Thank you so much. I want to make some service announcements. I've said this before. I guess it's necessary to say it again. As you guys are chiming in, post your zodiac sign. And I'm going to talk about something tonight. And I want to get this off my chest. I've said this in my other videos. It is impossible to use a man of God or a woman of God. If God give you something, the Lord take it away. Do not try to deceive men and women of God or spiritual people and try to get what you want out of them, and then you walk off or you do it deceitfully. That's not smart. Don't lose everything you got and your children trying to use God's anointing as a genie to get what you want or what you think you want or think you're going to get, and then you're going to walk off and pretend that was what you came with, you're going to leave with. If you came with sickness, you're going to leave with it. You're not going to walk away with healing. You cannot use people of God, get what you want, and then mistreat them and try to walk away. Don't do that. Okay? You must be 18 years or older. My name is Apostle Ely. I am the pastor and apostle, prophet of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ, Inc. I am here. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. I teach universal laws, and I teach you how to utilize these universal laws in order to be effective in your life. All right, Cancer, thank you for joining us. I want to talk about something briefly before we get into other stuff. And I want to talk about making your life worth living as a Cancer. Make your life worth living as a Virgo. Make your life worth living as a Capricorn. Make your life worth living as a Taurus. Make your life worth living as a Pisces, a Leo. Understand why this is important. Understand why I'm even giving you guys the information that you can make life worth living. And when I say that, we got to really understand what life is. Because a lot of times, even when I was coming up, people say life is too short. But then they live like they're going to live forever. When you have a true understanding, awakening, and I'm going to tell y'all guys something. No matter how long people have been around me, a lot of people do not change their character. Because they really believe that some way, somehow, that they can get into a certain place. David was king and got checked by God. Job was the richest man in Oz, got checked by God. Peter was the chief apostle of the church that Christ built his church, and he got checked by God. Nobody. Moses got checked by God. Matter of fact, he didn't even make it into the promised land. All right, I shade to my queen, to you as well. Thank you for sharing my live. I want you guys to really understand how deep this runs. You cannot use, you cannot manipulate, you cannot beguile, you cannot deceive the Spirit of God. Do not try that, people. It won't end up well for you. It will not, especially dealing with a Sag. with a Scorpio energy. Keep trying to tell y'all, my Venus is in Scorpio and my Mars is in Scorpio. We're very vengeful people. Do stuff the right way and depart with peace. You don't have to use me. Leave. Don't have to lie on me. Leave. Thank you so much for your time. Now we're going to talk about this tonight. I want to talk about road opening. Road opening is something that is done on Wednesdays, ruled by Mercury. As above, so below. I'm going to make this real simple. Making life worth living is to understand what your particular life is all about. This is why I do destiny reading. This is why I tell people information so they can make adult decisions. This is not about people coming out and then they're listening to me tell them something about their life and then you go on and live your life as though you don't have understanding of direction. I am here to give you information so you have a better understanding why you have to deal with the things you deal with, why the people are attracted to you they are attracted, how to utilize your ashe, how to utilize your intellect, how to utilize your dark side, how to come into balance with who you are. That is my purpose. Now, I want to talk about this from Matthew, the 19th chapter, verse 26. It says very clearly, "But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Apostle Ely, what are you talking about? Why is that particular scripture necessary for road opening? Road opening is about creating opportunities. Let me define this for you. Opportunities or opportunities are a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. A chance for an employment, a chance for a promotion, a chance for a relationship, a chance for our environment. Many people live their life like opportunities are gonna always be there. They're gonna they don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't do what's necessary in their life, and they miss out on one opportunity after another opportunity, whether it's because of their attitude, whether it's because of laziness, whether it's because not being punctual, because they did not achieve a certain place that they needed to achieve. I want to ask all my grown people, think about the opportunities that you've already let go by because of your behavior, because of your situation, because of your circumstances. And I'm asking you tonight, when I give you guys these tools on my website, and another thing that I don't understand, why people are not buying out mental clarity. Like, if your mind ain't right, if you're not thinking correctly, how can you really follow the instruction when your mind is in a fog, or you stay in a state of panic or anxiety or frustration? That means your mind is not clear. When I talk to you guys about making your life worth living, it is about when you start valuing yourself. This is why I talk about birthdays and your energy, your ashe, your energy as an Aquarius, your energy as a Cancer, your energy as a Sag, a Leo. This is what I get up every morning to make my life worth living. I associate with people that value the life that I have, and they want to be a part of life. This is why I don't beg people. This is also why I don't even go back in relationships, because if you didn't value me then, you ain't gonna value me now. Yes, now you can see more opportunities or possibilities, but guess what? You still the same person, and I'm still the same person. And if you did not value me with $15 an hour, you're not going to value me with $40. You didn't value me at $40 an hour, you're not going to value me at $100. If you did not value me making $20 an hour, you're not going to value me making $1,000. Some of you guys don't understand. You have to make your life worth living, and then you're willing to do what it takes in order for you to get to point A to point Z. I watch people all day long. They say, Apostle Ely, you come across real hard, because I watch people want to take my value, my life, and make it the way they treat their life. You might not value yourself like that. And that is your prerogative, sir. That's your prerogative, man. But when it comes to what God has done for me, see, I understand what it took to create me. And I understand that I was predestined. And I also understand, according to scripture, that when I was yet his enemy, he died for me. See, I understand what it took for my mother to bring me here. See, I understand the sequence of events that took place. And out of all the things that could have happened, I made it. See, I value this ashe. I value this prana. I value the mentality that I have, because I realize that I could have another mindset. But I thank God for the mindset that I have. I could have been born in another family. I bless the Lord that I was born in the family that I was born with. Are y'all hearing me? Because there could have been other events or possibilities that have taken place where you could have been born with no legs. I'm going to say that again. See, you worrying about who your mama is and who your daddy is, but you could have been born blind. But you can see, even though you see a bunch of bull all the time, but you can see it. I want to know, are you grown enough to acknowledge that you need to make your life, instead of trying to bridge your life with other people, places, and things, that you need to make your life worth living? When you get up in the morning, you say, hey, I'm glad I'm here. Are you the type of person that you're going to sit by and let opportunities pass you by? Well, possibly what you're talking about, because you're so upset about who don't want to love you, but you want to accept who's trying to love you. I'm going to say that again. You're so upset about who don't want to support you, but you won't acknowledge the one that are supporting you. Are you hearing me? You're so upset about the prayers that have not been answered or fulfilled, but you are not thanking God for what has been already answered. Opportunities. Opportunities. You're missing out on opportunities because you're refusing to mature. You're missing out on opportunities because you're refusing to study to show yourself approved. You're missing out on opportunities. Some of you right now got opportunities staring you in your face. You act like this is going to last forever. You can actually go to the next level in your life. You can actually make a move that can change the trajectory of your destination. You can actually get to your appointment on time if you would just stop missing out on the opportunity. You cannot see the boat for talking about the helicopter. You can't see the jet for talking about the tricycle. You cannot see the good for talking about the bad. Opportunity is presenting itself. He said every morning he gives us brand new mercy. Opportunity. He gives us grace every morning. Opportunity. He gives us people that we can listen to and get a different mindset and project our energy in a different direction. But we sit there and ignore the truth, ignore the opportunity to get right, as though these people are going to be around forever. Don't we do it? We miss out on opportunity. I have been reading for you guys over and over, and I'm not talking to all of you, but a plethora of you guys have been getting accurate readings, and you yet spoil your time. You letting money stop you from having opportunity. It says a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. It said with man, all things are possible. I'm talking to all my spiritual people. It said, but with God, all things are possible. There's always a road opener when it comes to God, because God is creator. So you should not be talking about what you don't have the opportunity when God is constantly creating opportunities. Even when your family don't treat you right, he give you a friend. Even if the boss tell you no, he give you a promotion on the other side of town. He create an income for you where they trying to hinder you. He always makes a way out of no way. I don't understand it. I don't understand what some of you really deem as opportunity. We're going to go a little further. Proverbs. Some of you guys do not respect the fact that I am being honest with you, and you act like that everybody on these TikToks and these social media is telling the truth, and that is not the truth. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to know. And I give you factual information that if you are a grown man, if you're 18 years or older, you can come and listen to my lives, listen to my videos, join my Patreon. I have made things so accessible. And then once I start increasing and I no longer can do what I'm doing at the rate that I'm doing it for the amount that I'm doing it, then you're going to think you missed out on opportunity. No, you had an opportunity. You did not seize the moment. Some of you cannot afford to miss that train. You already behind the ball. You already done made bad decisions. You already done wasted time in relationship. You already done wasted time playing with other people. It's your life, not mine. Because I understand where I am in my life and what I need to be doing at this time. Because I'm 48 and 50 right around the corner. I'm going to say that again. I'm 48 years old. I got 3 adult children. And they got their own minds and their own life. So I'm not sitting around here trying to figure out how I'm going to use my children. I am trying to put myself in a position where I'm going to be able to take care of self. Is anybody hearing me? When you go on my website, I make it easy. I make it applicable so you can get the right tools to start moving forward in your life. Instead of you wasting opportunities, so tomorrow you could be complaining about how your child don't care about you, how your son don't care about you, how your family don't care about you. You could be taking this opportunity right now to be doing the work you need to be doing. To put yourself in a position using your own ashe, your own chi, or you getting some assistance from some work to make things better for you. Okay. Proverbs 18 and 21. It says this: death and life are in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Remember this. Right here. That right there? That right there? That thing right there? That thing right there got life and death in it. In Road Opener, I wrote down specifically, how many opportunities have you killed with that mouth? All right, thank you for the disco ball. Staying alive, okay. How many of you honestly can say you took your own energy and you killed your own opportunity? You took your own ashe, your own chi, your own prana, your own power, the power of life and death in the tongue, and you killed your own opportunity. And you think I trust you with my opportunities? You speak negative over your own opportunities. You doubt your own possibilities. You doubt your own circumstance. It's a set of circumstance. You can't even watch as well as pray because all you see is what you don't have. You can't even see God trying to provide for you in a way that you won't have to beg or borrow. You can't even imagine beyond your circumstance. I'm here trying to tell you, if you're going to say that God is all powerful, you're going to say that God is the creator, then walk in that creative energy. If he truly got a cattle on 1,000 hills, sir, if he really, ma'am, can do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think, then where should your state of mind be? Where should your state of mind be? And what should really be uttering out your mouth? You don't want nobody to challenge that fake faith you have because it does not produce. Even if you do the candle work and you don't believe in what you're speaking over the candle, if you burn the incense and you don't believe what you are speaking, because that's your power, he said all things are possible. Those things are just tools. Huh? You want somebody to drag you into prosperity. You want somebody to drag you into your healing. You want somebody to drag you into your peace of mind. You want somebody to force you when you are a grown individual with your own intellect as an Aries, your own intellect as a Pisces, your own passion as a Cancer, your own energy, Gemini, your intellect. So a man thinketh, so is he. Taurus, whatsoever seed you sow, that shall you reap. What are you putting in the ground? You should have a harvest. Where the watermelon? You can't get no watermelon because you ain't put no watermelon seed. All you put in the ground was doubt, unbelief, disgust. And you wonder why your world look the way it do. Why you think your harvest coming back? Because you don't value and you're not making your life worth living. Understand the ashe of the air element. Understand the ashe of the earth element. Understand the ashe of water. Understand the ashe of fire. And then manifest. Then appreciate. And see, let me tell y'all something. Once you find your life worthy, then you will respect the other lives and life forces that are out there. I can't make you do that. That's something that come from you. People really think I come on here trying to convince you guys of what I practice. No, I'm asking you questions. I know this stuff. I live this stuff. I have financial situations just like you all. But the difference is I attack it. I don't sit there and let opportunities pass me by. Huh? People playing with their lives. And that's you, sir. They come in, they get their readings, and they think that they're going to go out. Look, these are universal laws. This ain't something I made up. This is not Apostle Ely's opinion. Anytime you can't sit through a few minutes of me giving you some scriptures, and you can't sit through just basic truth, and you can't ask yourself some honest questions, and you ready to move on to sex, you wonder why you got bad relationship? You don't want to even go and look at the job and see what all consists of the job. You just want the pay. So you overlook all of the stuff that's going to be affecting you to just get in the job. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you for the hearts. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Thank you for the fire. At the end of the day, sir, it's your life. At the end of the day, ma'am, it's your life. It is not mine. Some of you act like other people are going to be on the boat with you. No, they're not. After you get your next false reading and they tell you about how everything gonna work out for you, and when you get your big nice house, you still gonna be like Luther Vandross. A chair is still a chair when there's no one sitting there. Did you hear me? All right, now with the mic, come on here. When you understand where you're going, then you seize the opportunities. And when you burn your road opener, when you ask God to open everything from the north, the south, the east, and the west for you, then you start paying attention to the opportunities which are going to come to you. And some of them opportunities, you're going to have to go to it. Abraham had to leave his father's land in order to become the father of many nations. Some of you got big dreams, and you cannot have big dreams around small-minded people. I'm going to say that again for everybody that's slow on the left side. You cannot have big dreams around small-minded mentality people and think that they're not trying to interrupt your success. Because the more you grow, it shines the light on what they ain't doing with their life, because their life ain't worth living to them. They get up every morning looking for opportunity to tell you why it is the way that it is. Oh, don't judge me because of how my life looks. Why? You the one living it? Are y'all hearing me? Why we can't look at the fruit from your own labor, what you doing with your own life? You getting all these spiritual tools, getting all this insight, and then you can't do nothing with it. We done seen people got a good man or a good woman, a good job, and can't do nothing with it because they ain't about nothing. You done had all kind of opportunities. You got an opportunity to have somebody get in your ear and tell you what's real. So you can make an adult decision how you want your life to go, not my life to go. But you know what you're going to do? You're going to just like you do everything else. Oh, God will send something else. And remember this, every time you miss an opportunity, it's going to take longer for another opportunity to come around. Remember that. God is a businessman. He's a master builder. There's nothing he's going to invest in something that he don't want to return for. I want to ask you, life and death is in the power of your tongue. Don't talk about nobody else. What are you uttering out your own mouth concerning your opportunities? Are you blessing your opportunities? Are you taking your 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread and blessing it so you can feed the 5,000? Or are you turning around and saying, I ain't got but 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread. How I'ma do this? I ain't got but this 15 cents. But you can't make $1 out of 15 cents, but somebody else can, because they understand. It ain't about what you got, it's about who you believing in. I'm gonna say that again. See, you can't make, all right, Brother Mario with the pearl, you can't make people believe you believe in the Loas. You can't make people believe you believe in the ancestors. You cannot make people you believe in the deity, God. It don't matter what it is, because the way that you speak tells us what you believe in. Your level of conversation concerning your opportunities. You squander stuff. You still playing the prodigal son. Give me my inheritance so I can go out there and F it up. And then when I F it up, I want you to come and rescue me, because you ain't grown. You want people to respect you are, but your behavior, sir, ma'am, don't matter if you're in Ifa, don't matter if you're in Santeria, doesn't matter if you're in Palo Miambe, it doesn't matter if you're in Voodoo, don't matter if you're in Christianity, universal laws. Universal laws. You just passing out opportunity. You can afford not to invest in you. Really? You can afford to keep saying you broke, but you ain't giving. How can you afford not to give money when you lack it? How can you afford to hang around the people that you hanging around when you know they don't want nothing? And I'm just going based off what you said. You know he don't want to do nothing with his life. Then why you hanging out with him? You know she don't want nothing. Then why you hanging out with him? Why is that your best friend? Of all the people on planet Earth, you know how many people on planet Earth? And you choose that as your best friend. And you want me to take you serious. A closed mouth can't get fed. Sure enough. All right. I'm going to say this again. A road opener, when you use my road opener, it's about clearing away obstacles from your roads, your direction. It's removing negative outlooks on life, naysayers, sabotagers, financial stagnation, emotional blockage, conflict with other people. Some of y'all still ain't bought my road up. I don't understand it. Lack of opportunities, bad weather, unemployment, legal problems, confusion, and the inability to think clearly. Road opener. Writer's block, evil eye, illness, and disease. And you still ain't ordering? You still ain't ordering? You still ain't ordering? Are we still talking to grown people? Pastor Ely come in here. Every time I tell, oh, you right. What you doing? How can you afford to keep missing out on these opportunities? How can you afford? I'm burning some more incense. How can you afford not to be getting a consultation? I don't understand you people. And then but you want to get up every morning and complain about your life. Thank you there, my Pisces. Let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of people sell a bunch of junk. But when you find something real and you find something authentically working for you, then what you do is what I've been saying. Seize the opportunities. When circumstances come as a Pisces, when circumstances come as a Leo, when circumstances come as a Libra, when circumstances come as an Aquarius, when circumstances come as a Taurus, you don't sit there and wait on tomorrow, because tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. You must seize the moment. You get 24 hours. You still got 4 hours left. I don't know why you laying down and sleeping when you got the situation you got. I read the circle. I'll read it again. Maybe you slow. Let me read it again. If you got any of these situations and circumstances you need, maybe you have a negative outlook on life, naysayers and sabotagers, financial stagnation, emotional blockages, conflict with other people, lack of opportunities, bad weather, unemployment, legal problems, confusion, and the inability to think clearly, writer's block, the evil eye, illness, and disease. So when I read for you, please utilize it and make your life better. Make your life worth living. Start posting your zodiac signs. Start posting, cash apping, supporting somebody that's out here giving you the butt naked truth. Ain't lying about what he able to do. I had somebody to tell me, they tried to watch me, but I didn't know what I was talking about. And they was saying all that to me, and they have a one rotten tooth right here. Mouth raggedy than a mango seed. I just looked at it, I ain't even say nothing. He got one more time to say something. He say something to me tomorrow, then I'm ashamed him. Sure is. Hello, thank you for joining us. Our Aquarius, Brother Mario. These are destiny readings. As you get ready, you guys begin to cash app, gift. I also have my Patreon. Some of you guys still have not joined my Patreon. Opportunities. My YouTube channel. Opportunities. Facebook. Opportunities. Don't say nobody ain't tried to help you. Opportunities. All right, we got our first. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Is that Brown Girl Rock? Brown Girls Rock? All right. I'm my Aquarius. Yes, thank you so much, darling. Let's see what's going on. I told y'all I done got turned on with this Yoruba Santa. All right. And this, I'm reading from this deck right here. The 72 Names of God. They constantly come in and ask me, are you doing tarot reading? Hell no. Read. That's witchcraft. The 72 Names of God is witchcraft. Well, I'm a witching it up. I take over. Keep trying to tell people. Witchcraft is low magic. I don't do low magic. All right, Pisces, we getting ready to read for you. Brown Girls Rock, Aquarius. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Ebasa, show me. Ancestors, show me what's in the dark. Bring it to the light. What does this Aquarius needs to be paying attention to? Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto me and bring ye my desire. I want to see into the dark. I want to see into the dark of this Aquarius. What is it that this Aquarius needs to be paying attention to? Thank you. Here we go, Aquarius. Your first card, Brown Girls Rock, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with your energy. It says, with this name, I dream truthfully. My soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night. I will awaken each morning, recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit, wiser. Aquarius is talking about you paying attention to your dreams. So that in order for your dreams to reinvigorate you, for your dreams to what? Recharge you, for your spirit and body to be renewed. Saying something about you getting wiser. Let's see what's going on here. Let's find out. Y'all work with me tonight. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to show y'all something. Mem, Yud, Hey. With these names, with these letters, I passed the true test of spiritual character. I can now see all sides of the problem that come before me. My focus is upon unity, Aquarius, soul, or as opposed to division and my selfish desire. This is talking about what you're going through, Aquarius. Once again, remember, you are also ruled by Saturn. I know that Uranus is also your ruling planet. Saturn is not going to promote you, Brown Girls Rock, until you pass your test. Here it's talking about if you're paying attention to what's going on in your life, and this is your test and your challenge, right here saying, looking at stuff on every side. Saturn don't play, but they reward heavily if you pass this test because it's in your ability to pass this test. But what they are saying, Brown Girls Rock, that you got to be paying attention to both sides of the story. Right here saying all sides, okay? Then your third card, Brown Girls Rock. It says, I invoke the memories of loved ones who have passed on. I see them surrounded with the light of this name. I meditate on elevated souls. I don't know you, Brown Girls Rock, but it's talking about your ancestors. It's also talking about you needing to feed your ancestors because right here it says, I meditate to elevate their souls to higher levels of spirit in the spiritual world. I open to receive their guidance and support. You're being challenged. Remember, Saturn is also the black planet, which means that is the dark side of, and it deals with shadow work. You have some challenges that your ancestors are trying to guide you to, but you got to make sure, I don't know what practice you're in, but you need to be constantly feeding your, especially when you're being challenged, that's the time to really give out those libations. That's the time to feed you. I got some ancestor incense that I have on my website, but that is the time when you're going through to feed your ancestors. All right, Sister Sherry, come through. I'm feeling you, baby. All right. But take that Brown Girls Rock. Feed them ancestors. They're hungry. All right. F. Keisha, 25. I don't even know. I don't like the way that sounds. We're just going to say Keisha, 5. 25. How about that? Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you, Aquarius, for letting me read for you. Take that counsel. Make sure you guys are joining my Patreon. Stop being cheap and cheesy and missing out on opportunities. Then you want to bitch and complain. Thank you, baby. Keisha, 25, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with this Sag. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Reveal that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light. Reveal that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light regarding this Sagittarius. What is going on with this Sagittarius? Bring it to the light. Hear these words. Ebasa. Sagittarius. Ebanderio korabasaya. Now you got me dropping my cards. What's going on with this Sag? Ibande sa. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Yes, you optimistic, but there's some shiggity going on. All right, Sag. Keisha, 25, your first card right here. Let's see what it's talking about. Lamed, Lamed, hey. With this name I dream truthfully, and my soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night. I will awake each morning recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit, wiser. Sagittarian, Jupiter, visions and dreams, speaking truthfully. You having dream work going on, but something is going on. Let's see what's going on with your second card. See what's going on with this Sag. Vahe Va. I awaken remorse in my heart for prior misdeeds. Sag. I accept the frank spiritual truth that the problems in my life are the result of past actions. Sag. By concentrating on this name, I will now uproot the negative seeds that have already been planted. And in doing so, I transform my past, reshape my present, and create the future of full joy and fulfillment. Sagittarian, it's time for you to confront and use this wisdom and this vision to confront some issues, something. You know, when Sagittarius, 9 times 10 is stuff you done spoke out your mouth. Stop speaking negative, not only on yourself, but other people. It's talking about some seeds that have been sown. You need to go reverse that. I got some reversal incense on my website. Don't mean you're going to do it. It says, I am no longer, hold on, Yud Yud Lamed. I am no longer the prisoner of my past regrets, earlier traumas, pain, suffering. I believe in miracles and joy-filled future. I gain the courage to let go of everything, period. Now, you know we Sagittarians are vindictive people. You got 2 cards that are telling me about joy and fulfillment, but you have to let go. Find you somebody else to play with tonight. I ain't in the mood. You ain't healed nobody, you ain't delivered nobody, and you ain't helped nobody. Don't come tell me about what I'm doing. I got a resume. All right. Got the nerve. That boy in United States give people all kind of courage. Well, I don't think you ought to be doing that. I don't give a damn. I didn't ask you your opinion. There's plenty of people out here that you can go and watch them do what they do instead of bothering me. At least they know I was speaking in tongue. You're quite so welcome. Thank you for letting me read you in front of everybody. I appreciate that. Utilize that website that I got up there in the bio. What is that? God NM3. Okay, God M3. Gemini. All right. My Susan is a Gemini. That's our church mother. Thank you. Hear these words which I speak, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is going on in this Gemini's life? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Show me and bring it to my sight. In the name of Christ Jesus, hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, summoning the ancestors far and near. Hear me as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice, fulfill my desire. What's in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Reveal to me that which this Gemini needs to know. Gemini, I'm getting a headache. Something's going on, stressing you. All right, one more time. Let's find out what's going on with this Gemini. Some stress. What's up with y'all with this card keep coming up? God in me? Okay, me 3. Thank you. Gemini, this is your first card. Lamed, hey. With this name I dream truthfully. My soul will ascend to safe and loving places during the night. I awake each morning, recharged, reinvigorated, renewed in body and spirit and wiser. Gemini, you in particular, ruled by Mercury, which is this day. This is the crossroad. This is when you make the decision that changes your life. This is when you no longer halt between two opinions, too many ideas. You need to make a decision. And this is also talking about you having out-of-body experiences. You in particular. Look what your second card is saying. This is your second card, Gemini. Ayin Nun Va. Appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. These are the noble attributes of Moses. Arise within me by this name. Infused with these attributes, I retain and enjoy the blessings and the treasures of my life. Remember I was talking about earlier, you guys making your life worth living? This Gemini needs to start appreciating what they have, being more thankful and gratitude. These virtues going to take this Gemini. Let me explain something to you about air element. Air element is about logic. Air elements is something that I use when I do blockbuster work. If you want to move certain mountains in your life, Gemini, with this air element, you want to remove obstacles, these are the attributes that you need to focus on. Appreciation, thankfulness, and gratitude. These particular elements will work effectively in moving your obstacles. Not you addressing, just you vibrating with that air element. And that will air carries the vibration of your energy. Okay? Look what it's saying. Your third card, Gemini. Aleph, Kuf, Aleph. With this name, I receive nothing less than the full impact of the forces of creation. Listen to this, Gemini. This is for you. I restore meaning to my life that often feels meaningless, purpose to a world that often appears aimless. Order returns. Hear me, Gemini? Order returns, structure emerges, and everything is tidied up. It's showing you a pattern. If you change the way that you're speaking and you maintain, exactly. Come on here, somebody. I'm glad somebody listening. Let's see who next. No, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to read you in front of everybody. I do dark. I do shadow reading, so you know sometimes people get a little unnerved. Thank you so much for allowing me to read you. Yes, Venus. 463, Aries. All right. My moon is in Aries. You know I'm down with that. Here we go. You're quite so welcome. I hope you guys join in my Patreon. This is in my bio. And on my YouTube account. Let's see. Venus 463, Aries. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is going on with this Aries? What is going on with this Aries? Hear. What is going on with this Aries? What does this Aries need to know that is going on in the dark? Bring it to the light of my eyes. Ancestors, hear the words which I speak concerning this Aries. Venus 463. So I can see with clarity concerning her, concerning them, concerning Venus 463, Aries. Here we go, Aries. Aries energy. All you got to do is cash app Apostle Ely and post your zodiac. This is your first card, Aries. Yud Resh Tav. Tithing, Aries, and meditation upon these letters. Remove the dark force presence from my earnings, its destructive influence in my life. Light is now my silent partner. I am surrounded by endless blessing and protection. It is the partnership made in heaven. This is talking about finances, Aries. This is talking about you can donate whatever you want to donate, but I'm not a $2 hole, long as it ain't $2. Be a blessing. You know how to get my attention. The second card. This name brings the greatest of all freedoms, the escape from my own ego-based desires. Listen, Aries, selfish inclination, and that me-first mentality that ultimately cause pain in my life. In their place, I gain life's true and lasting gifts, family, friendship, and fulfillment. Aries, time to do some work. You need to do some cleansing. And it's also talking about you putting your ego in check, Aries. Then you got your third card, Aries. This is shadow work, Aries. It says, Yud Zion Lamed. I ignite the light of the Messiah within myself, within others, throughout the planet. The concept of heaven on earth becomes conceivable and achievable. Remember what I was speaking of earlier. Aries, I want you to understand your energy. If you just give me a moment to talk to you. Understand Mars energy. It's about your challenging. It's about your drive. It's about your passions. It's about your lust. It's about your that's why you guys are considered the ram. It's about that extra energy. You have to learn as an Aries how to channel that energy, not in a destructive manner, but how to channel it in a constructive manner where you're actually moving forward in your life, and you're also using all that energy to create the world you want to live in. Not in conflict, but more of a protector than an agitator. More of a promoter than a demoter. Are you understanding what I'm saying? That's what you take Aries energy to protect and defend. But if that energy is operating in a loose way, it draws war, it draws conflict to your life. This is why I'm telling you to use that bath cleanser on my website. You need to do some Blockbuster, and you need to get my money incense. That will help you. Thank you guys for the cash app. Pastor Ely, appreciate it. Oh, I got me a Pisces. Mildred. 0905. Yay. My son, my middle boy is a Pisces, and my ascendant is Pisces. So you know I'm with that. Yes, he sure did leave you here, honey. Wait till you see what he about to share with you. These 72 names of the Almighty. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. Concerning this Pisces. Show me and reveal to me that which is in the shadows. Show me that which is in the dark, that this Pisces needs to be paying attention to. Hear these words which I speak right now, that this Pisces will be able to know what they need to be focused on. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, and bring this to pass. Here we go, Pisces. Hey there, thank you for joining us. Mildred _095, Pisces, your first card. Vamembet. With this name, I purify the waters of the earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality, which means you. Now, what this is your first card saying what they need you got to purify your waters. Now, let me explain why this is important to Pisces. Pisces energy always absorbs the emotional baggage of people, places, and things. What they're saying that this Mildred Pisces needs to cleanse her energy or cleanse their energy because of the things that they absorb. Water is a receptive energy. This is your anointing. This is your gift. This is your talent. You have a heart for compassion. You have a mind for romance. But what is going on is right at this particular time, you yourself as the individual have absorbed not only the negativity of family, but relationships. And you need to cleanse this energy. Your second card, Mildred, _095. I'm telling you what's going on. Nun Lamed Kuf, using this name, summon forth light to wipe out these plagues at the root. Listen to this, Pisces. Think about smoking, cancer, AIDS, pollution, nuclear waste, depression, heart disease, hatred, and any other plague that infects the world. Now I summon forth the light to wipe out these plagues at the root. Now, this is what this particular Pisces needs to understand. Pisces energy. When Pisces people get frustrated and they get too overwhelmed, normally they turn to other stuff to sedate them. Whether that's sex, whether that's porn, whether that's drinking, whether that's getting high, whether that's running away from everybody. You cannot do that in this season because this is going to work against you. You must confront these things at the root, not the branch, not the trunk of the tree, the root, where it's stemming from. I'm telling you, this stuff that's going on in your life is coming from the energy that you have picked up from family and relationship. Your third card, Pisces. Hope you're listening. Hey Chet Shin. Here you go. It says, I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others, and I ask the light to eradicate all my negative attributes. The force called repentance spiritually repairs my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. See what I'm saying, Pisces? I am here. This is why I read for grown people. I don't tell people what to do. I give you advice. You take it or leave it. I have cleansing on my website, right in my bio. Then if you were my son, my daughter, my loved one, I would be telling you, you need to do a cleanser. Then you need to get the blockbuster. Then as a Pisces, you need mental clarity. And after you do mental clarity, then you need the love incense because you have to recalibrate your energy. Right now, you are in need of healing. You are in need of healing. And once you heal and you're made whole and you are balanced, then you need to bring in the vibration of love to put you in the direction you need to be going. All right. Thank you for Pisces. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. All right. I have it. All right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let me tell you guys, this is Apostle Thank you so much. I appreciate. No, I want to say thank you to allow me to read you in front of everybody. It takes guts. I'm a very accurate person. Thank you so much. I appreciate that love. I thank you for that support. Remember, guys, as you guys are following me, and when I give you out this information, let's not just get information. Let's be active. Let's, what I was talking about earlier, make your life worth living as a Pisces, as an Aquarius, as a Gemini. This is the energy. This doesn't matter what people believe and think. This is universal law. We all, for whatever religion or belief system or cycle, those are vehicles. All right, make it dance. Okay, my point is, unless you take proactive actions, you will not be in the control. Most of you guys are y'all are responding to circumstances, situations, and people. That's not how really spiritual people are supposed. We're supposed to be in control. The Bible says, "He that ruleth over his own spirit." You must be in rulership of your own energy, your own ashe, your own chi, your own prana, whatever you want, your own power, your own virtue, whatever you want to call it. But you should be in control, and you should be dictating how your day is going by the way that you think, and also about how you order your day by the words you speak. The Bible says very clearly, the words I speak are life and death. Are you killing your opportunities? Because your mind messed up. This is why I don't know why I have not sold out of my mental clarity. How can you speak correctly when your mind is not? The Bible said, casting down imagination, all these false imagination, and every high thing that exalt itself against the knowledge of Christ. The Christ, who is the Christ? You are the Christ, the Christos. You know what, my Pisces, I am so tired of our people walking ignorantly. And the only way that you guys are not going to miss out on opportunity, I have to shine a brighter light where you can just see how it don't make no sense. Why go around here? Y'all know we got power tools now, right? You don't have to use the hand tool. When you are just so cheap that you, instead of getting a power tool where you can do more work and less strain, he said, my yoke is easy and my burden light. You don't want to do it like that. You want to do it the hard way so you can feel justified why it took you long. We got to get to Miami, but you want to walk. We got to get to the moon, but you want to fly a kite. It don't make no sense. You need to get your mind right. When you hear the truth, it should make sense. And then as an adult person, not a Presbyterian, not a Lutheran, not a voodooist, not as a individual grown person. You know what? I no longer want my life to look like this. I'm fit to take action. You gonna provide the tools, you gonna provide the teaching, that at the very least, I can get up and work for me. As an individual, I can make my life worth living. When I come on these lives, when I get off here, I got to go back and live my life as a Sagittarian. That Jupiter energy, that Jupiterian energy. And I've been telling you guys, especially you one with financial problems, those with legal problems, I don't know what else I got to tell you. I ain't finna work for free. What you want me to lie and say, oh, I'm such a loving person? No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because they lying to you too if they tell you they're gonna do it for free. Because ain't nothing for free. Nothing. Bibles, incense, camp, nothing is for free. Even though we on this live right now, you here for free, but we paying for our cell phones, so we couldn't be here. So ain't nothing for free. Yeah, join my Patreon. I have so much information on there. And I give out a lot of information. All I'm trying to tell you guys, what purpose it is for you to have the power and you ain't doing nothing with it. Nobody want to hear about you melanated. Nobody want to hear about you filled with the Holy Ghost. Nobody want to hear about you crowned with the Orisha. Nobody want to hear about the low Osville unless they're seeing some activity in your life that is producing fruit. Hell, we could say you're a zebra. You got to manifest all this jibber jabber coming out your mouth. And you got to start recognizing opportunities when you see it. And you would recognize if you were really watching and praying. If you really had an agenda, if you really knew your purpose. When that opportunity come back, it'll be like a train got to drag you. Because I'll be like, I'm holding on to dear life. Because I knew this was my opportunity. There's certain things nobody got to tell me to do. Because I recognize my opportunity because I know what I'm looking for. I've been teaching about power and authority. Exactly. And guess what? Power is energy. Authority is jurisdiction. Because you can have power as an officer but not have jurisdiction. If you got power and you don't have jurisdiction, you have to make a citizen arrest. You don't have the authority because I'm not in your county. So guess what? You can have power as a Capricorn, but you don't have jurisdiction or authority to exercise that power over me, depending on where you at. But if you on Saturday, not only do you have power as a Capricorn, but you have jurisdiction. As above, so below. Know the difference. Don't be out here talking about you got power, but you ain't got no jurisdiction. Because guess what? I'm an apostle, but I can't walk into another man or woman's house and run their house because I don't have jurisdiction. But if they let me in, I can exercise my power. But here, I got jurisdiction. Make it make sense, y'all, so you can stop being asinine and people taking your spirituality for something to play with. That makes sense? Does that make sense, y'all? The next time you read the 23rd Psalm, make sure something's happening. And guess what? If you can't make nothing happen with the Lord is my shepherd, he shall not want, ain't no sense of going no further. Until you can actually manifest what you read and talking about, you're wasting time. You're missing out on opportunities. Stop trying to do stuff on your own. Get around people that are already manifesting so you can see what it looked like when it's done. That's the purpose of watching mama, daddy, or auntie or grandma cook, so you can see what it looked like when the ham is done. So you can see what it looked like when the chicken is done. So you can see what it looked like when the pasta is done. Get around experienced people so you can have a visual idea what it looks like to walk in power and to operate in authority. Stop watching people and going and living your life behind people that are just going through. All they can tell, oh child, the devil on my track trying to turn me back. Oh child, the devil is busy. Well, why the hell you ain't more busy than the devil? You should outwork the devil. The Bible says be fervent in business. You know why a lot of these women not fine? Because they always sitting on their ass. Huh? If you stop sitting down and get up and make something happen, you can make your world turn. You won't have to worry about the God in light and the young and the restless and the bold and the beautiful, because you is the freaking bold and the beautiful. You the young and the restless, because you about that paper. You about your family. You about your children. Huh? Anytime you can sit there and have all this inside of you and you sitting there watching the Kardashians live their life, making them rich. You got all that wealth on the inside of you, all that creativity, all that imagination, but you sitting there watching somebody else make their life worth living. You are an ass. You ain't heard it from no other preacher. You're an ass. You should be out here writing books. You should be out here showing people because you done been through and God has delivered and gained you victory. But no. Don't throw another bone. Don't wear another elect. I'm so tired of people with these elects around their name and you ain't got no victory. You got all these charms, you got all this stuff, and you getting your ass handed to you. Stop it. Master, don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. Master a talent and ability that you have until you're able to excel, until God give promotion. Stop promoting yourself. Don't get another certificate from another preacher. Don't go get another degree from another Bible college. If you ain't mastering with that one you got, sir, man, don't do it. I got some people around here. I got some people around here got 14. Y'all hear me? I ain't the one to gossip. This is the truth. I know somebody that got almost 14 PhD degrees from a Bible college. Do y'all know how stupid that is? Do you know how smart you have to be to get one PhD degree? And y'all let people tell y'all all kind of stuff. How in the hell, how have you lived long enough to get that many? And you talk like you you barely came out 3rd grade. How you where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? Let me tell you, I respect the voodoo queen if you is a voodoo queen, but bitch, you is not a... no, stop. No, stop. Don't do it. You're not making you're making it look bad. These traditions are ancient and they are effective, but you got so many con artists. You got so many people that don't want to work and they're not really learning the craft and they just trying to put stuff together. Do not say you're not a high priestess. You ain't even high. You hysterical. You're not a high priestess. And when you get ready to operate in this stuff, then you should do it in a way that it brings honor and dignity. You ain't got to be perfect. You don't have to have an unblemished past. Ain't none of that got to be. But you need to be able to operate in your particular gift, your talent, and your ability. That's all we ask. That's all anybody should ask of anybody, that you be authentically able to do whatever you're professing. That's fair. And that creates opportunity. Because the Bible says this in my closing. Your gift shall make room for you and bring you before great and mighty men. Exactly. And let me tell y'all something. And this in the defense of the church. It's just like in the streets. If you wasn't looking for a lie, and you weren't telling a lie for yourself, you could not be deceived. If you were telling the truth, stuff will make sense to you. But when you're itching and you want somebody to tell you're going to be all right, even though you ain't doing nothing in your life to make it all right. You don't need nobody to tell you where your life going when you driving your own vehicle. Anything that I tell you should be nothing but confirmation. If you are walking in your destiny and all I can do is confirm the roadmap. Because it ain't but one God, many members to him. All I can tell you is one thing after the, and it's all they're going to do is confirm. That's all they're going to do. Because you already know who you are. All I'm going to do is confirm that. If you already know where you're going, all I'm going to confirm that. You doing your spiritual work, you doing your prayer. All I'm going to be able to do is confirm. But when you don't know, you will let somebody tell you all kind of sweet lies. Because you're looking for it. But you won't support the people. Let me tell y'all something what we need to do in 2021. We need to show people that we're no longer about the foolishness. And we're going to support and push the people that are telling the truth. When you guys keep making liars popular, I'm going to say that again. You know, okay, I'm going to say it like this. You know how you get that man and you dress him up and you try to make him look like he's something, but then you won't get a respect to the man that out there doing it on his own that is something? You know, the woman that's actually out there doing her duties, but then the one that giving you the Uncle Ben's rice for 10 minutes, you trying to tell everybody she a real woman, but you the one home cleaning up. Huh? I would never associate a real woman with a wannabe. I would never give honor to a supposed to be man when they say a real man, Alicia Keys said it should have been in 1 Corinthians the 14th chapter. A real man knows a real woman when he sees her. A real woman knows a real man. Why you can't identify? Why doesn't this just warm your heart? Huh? I'm creating opportunities. I'm creating an opportunity for you to open up your mind and stop putting all these men and women on the same category when they're not the same. They don't give the same effort. Huh? There was a time when I used to come up, I'm old school, I'm 48 years old, but I raised old school. There was a time that women would walk around bragging about that you can eat food off their floor in the bathroom. You don't hear them hoes talk about that now. You can't hardly eat out their kitchen. No less than their bathroom. There were things that women took pride in. They took pride in being a woman. They were together. You had to bring that. Don't mean they were perfect. But you know, they used to say it in old school, they say even a nasty man want a clean woman. Huh? Now the nasty man got a filthy woman. And you wonder why disease is on the rise. Are y'all hearing me? When we as a people take pride in what we do, you won't have to worry about who don't like you. You don't have to worry about, because guess what? You will be creating and making life worth living. Huh? Your commodity, your value, everything will rise. And you shining. Nobody can do nothing about that, but you got to do the work. All right? I'm done. This is Apostle Ely. Love you guys. All right, Sister Jack and my Taurus. Let me tell y'all something. Don't do a brother like this. Don't get on here and say, I'm telling the truth, I'm real, and you ain't supporting. This lesson is so good. My God, that's my baby. I appreciate her. Let me tell y'all something. It ain't easy being honest and real around a bunch of fake people. Huh? It ain't easy. Let's promote real people. Let's push real people. We're not perfect. When I say real, I don't mean perfect. I don't mean perfect background. What I mean is we own our shiggity. And then we grow and we develop. And I don't look for nobody to make me anything. I am who I am. And I stand by that 100,000%. And I can back that up. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Make sure that you check out my Patreon. Join my Patreon. Subscribe to my YouTube page. And my website. Am I missing anything, guys? Did I miss anything? The what? Oh, and you can also Cash App. Even when I'm out there, if you want to support Apostle Ely, please, my Cash App work 24/7. And guess what? I will acknowledge you. I will pray for you. And I will be a blessing to you. I don't forget people who support me. I don't do that. I was taught old school. I don't burn bridges because I might need you tomorrow. So I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to mistreat you. Huh? I get your ass straight, though. I will do that. I will do that. But I won't mistreat you. All right? It's Apostle Ely. I appreciate you and your time. All right. God bless y'all.